in my groove, you know, so as I see some ladies tonight that should be hanging with Jay-Z. Jay-Z. Excuse me, miss, what's your name? Can you come in with me? Possibly. That's right. Can I take you out tonight?
Hey, this is another edition of Relationship Reality Check, and the things we're going to cover tonight, the topic we're covering tonight is, are you in love with him or are you in love with his lifestyle? The reason why I'm addressing this because I see a lot of women over and over again hurting themselves intentionally. Because when you get with a man because of his lifestyle, then you're not with him. Therefore, you don't really understand and know how to nurture that relationship because everything is about purchasing or buying different products or traveling or getting involved in certain activities. So therefore, you have these shows and you see all these shows like women, you were trained to, women are trained to, to go up in scale, to upgrade or get a man evenly yoked as them. But let's think about that. You have Hollywood Exes, you have Basketball Wives LA, Basketball Wives Miami, all right? You have Housewives of Atlanta and different other housewives, and a lot of these women are no longer with their partners who they married to because they didn't really know how to cultivate him because they were really not into him, but they was into the lifestyle that he provided. Therefore, they would let a man slide by with some of the dirt he was doing, whether he had other women or he was never there, because as long as they could go shopping and purchase certain things, it was okay, and as long as they looked good in that, in the eyesight of the community in which they were belong to and their peers, they were okay. But let's think about that. A woman who's married to a millionaire or dating a millionaire, like, what would you not do to solidify that relationship? Like, where's your, as soon as you come in the house, here's your remote, here's your slippers. But at the end of the day, you didn't know how to cultivate him. And I see so many women go after men that are well-to-do, whether it's, whether they're unfortunately selling drugs, rapping, singing in certain positions, and they set themselves up for a big downfall because what you see in him, somebody also sees that in him as well. And you must love the person, because if you don't love the person, not convince yourself to love that person, because money can make things easier, but it can't buy happiness. Some of the best times in our life is when we had no money. For me it is, for instance. But I have a lot of female friends, and I see them go through heartache and pain, and they're just with the guy just because, or you're with a guy who has a lot of money but he's controlling, and you can't really do what you want to do or live or be free like you really want to be, or he gives you money but it's at his discretion long as he's involved in it. A friend of mine has a girlfriend who married a man who was very wealthy, and anytime she bought something, it was like, did I say you could do that? Take those back. Like, ladies, when you're self-earned, you don't go through that. Please, I really strongly, I'm promoting be self-earned, which means make your own money. Be self-earned. Don't wait your turn. Whatever, if you find a man and he doesn't have it, doesn't mean he will never have it. Like, there's a picture floating around on Facebook that shows Michelle Obama and Barack together, and they're kind of standing beside a VW Bug. And beside it says, I wonder, when she was hugging him, it says, I wonder did she know at that time he would be president of the United States. If you found a man that you are compatible with, it's not about the materialistic things, because men are very physical. We think about sex, ass, breast, vagina, but y'all get really caught up in who that person is. And if you're there for the ride and for the perks that come along with him and really not there for him, it will fade out because he will lose interest because you don't know how to address that situation. Ladies, you have the power and you have the strength. You're so powerful that you don't even know it. A woman is, they came up with this thing called Mother Nature, right? Because women control all natures of people. You can make somebody hot, meaning hot-headed, or you can make them calm. You nurture children when they come in, which turn into men. Notice that in the Garden of Eden, God said, Adam, you can partake of any tree except for this forbidden fruit. But it was a woman that influenced him to bite of that fruit. Think about how much power that is. Stop selling yourself for less. Stop bargaining yourself off. Because at the end of the day, you're the strength. We don't select you. You select us. If you happen to meet a man that's well-to-do, find out who he is. He might be an axe murderer. I don't know. The movies I see that illustrate killers, real assassins, are men who are very well dressed and live in some of the best neighborhoods. But there might not be a killer of you actually, but a killer of the heart. Ladies, y'all have the power to keep things going. You know how strong you really are? A woman can make a man find a job. A woman can make a man work out. A woman can make men do things they never thought they can do. That's how strong your strength is. Stop selling, lowballing yourself for purchases that you can eventually make yourself. Remember, love is blind. Make sure that you can see your mate with your eyes closed. This is D Blackout, and thank you for watching another edition of Relationship Reality Check. Until next time, peace.